They may be vertically challenged, but they're still larger than life.
Is it better to be feared or respected?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 surprisingly short celebrities.
Some of those people are here tonight.
For this list, we're focusing on celebrities that are reported to stand at 5'8" or less. Note, however, that we can't actually pinpoint their exact heights, so we're going off the information available or what is most commonly stated.
Oh, wait, you see an analyst?
Yeah, just for 15 years.
Number 10, Shakira, 5'2".
I know I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right.
This petite Colombian's hips may not lie, but all those high heels she wears have certainly deceived us. Not only can Shakira sing, dance, and model, but she can do it all with success at only 5 feet and 2 inches. The award-winning musician and entrepreneur knows how to make a big impression despite her small size. And the more than 70 million albums she sold are more than enough proof of that. As the first person to reach 100 million followers on Facebook, it's not such a stretch to say that we'll follow her whenever, wherever she goes. Online, at least.
Whenever, wherever, we're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear.
Number 9, Rooney Mara, 5'3".
I haven't seen. No.
You may know this actress from her ass-kicking role in David Fincher's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, or her more subdued performance in 2015's Carol. However, before Rooney Mara ever became a name, she was already part of a well-to-do family with roots and connections to both the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in New York. My dad works for the Giants, so...
But while Rooney Mara now stands out among her footballing family, she does so at a mere 5 foot 3 inches tall. Number 8, Jeremy Renner, 5'8".
Tell him to put his hands behind his head, or I will shoot him!
This action star has been listed at 5'10" here and there, but Jeremy Renner is just a little bit smaller than he, or at least his people, would like you to believe.
You know, I didn't know that they made bulletproof bras. It's just me, but, you know, I didn't know that.
What they need to make are bulletproof condoms big enough to fit your big head.
If you look at him in films like SWAT, The Hurt Locker, or The Bourne Legacy, you'd think you're looking at a pretty big dude, right? Well, not necessarily, as he's only about 5'8", despite the seemingly towering presence that he's capable of projecting. And that's partially what makes him such a talented actor, as he can step into the shoes of a big-time character and make us believe that he's a physical giant.
Nobody would know. Nobody. The last I saw him, an Ultron was sitting on him. Yeah, I'll be missed, that quick little bastard.
Number 7, Christina Aguilera, 5'2". This pop diva exploded onto the scene with powerful vocals in the late 90s. And as the years passed, her curvy physique and outlandish stage clothes unsurprisingly drew plenty of attention. But if you stand face to face with Christina Aguilera, you'll notice a startling fact. She's tiny.
Don't mess with the lioness.
Standing just 5'2", with some sources stating she's 5'1", she's nearly pocket size. While there's certainly nothing wrong with being vertically challenged, it is surprising given the hugeness of her voice.
If I had just one more day, I would tell you how much that I missed you since you've been away.
Number 6, Lady Gaga, 5'1". Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta, otherwise known as Lady Gaga, is actually shorter than Xtina, if only by 1 inch at most. Part of the Gaga persona is her larger-than-life personality and dynamic stage presence, both of which heighten each spectacular note. So So when Gaga has so much going on theatrically and vocally, one may not realize how much, or rather how little space she actually takes up.
You got the hottest woman on the carpet.
I know. She's wonderful.
Right?
Okay,
She
that's
is.
enough.
Yeah!
Of course, in the realm of pop culture, she takes up plenty, and with good reason. But it's truly hard to believe that she's just a little over 60 inches tall. Sounds like she was born that way.
I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way.
Number 5. Tom Cruise, 5'7".
My team is dead!
There are a lot of things about Tom Cruise that are surprising, but here's one particular fact that just may blow your mind. Tom Cruise, the star of the Mission Impossible franchise and countless box office sensations, clocks in at just 5'7". Cruise is so short, in fact, that even despite his impressive athleticism, it's unlikely that any professional sports team would let him take the field. Some people get to be athletes, some can only pretend to be their agent.
What you gonna do, Derek? Me, the money! Congratulations, you're still my agent.
Life is a cruel mistress, but Tom seems to have made the best of it. We don't think he's at home crying, especially considering his net worth's been estimated at $480 million.
First, take a big step back and literally f your own face!
Number 4. James McAvoy, 5'7".
Can I see your invitations, please?
Yes, you may. These two are with me.
Go ahead.
Part dramatic heartthrob, part badass action star. This Scottish actor has that stern type of look that you don't typically correlate with shorter individuals. James McAvoy's intense brooding and devilish ways distract from his vertically challenged body. 5'7" isn't all that uncommon. It's just that he's such a boss and wanted that it doesn't seem to make sense. Wesley Gibson seems like a guy that could maybe dunk a basketball, but in reality, James McAvoy would surely get owned by the rim, if he can even get up there.
Well, that's it, you're just gonna walk out?
Oh, top marks. Like I said, you are perceptive.
Number 3. Sylvester Stallone, 5'7" to 5'10".
You know, if you guys could sing or dance, I wouldn't be doing this, you know.
We hate to break it to you, casual Sylvester Stallone fan, but as much as Rocky Balboa may have plenty of muscles and very little body fat, he's still a relatively short human being.
Oh, he's got him up against the rope. Apollo, the champion.
It's just a fact, and it's one that movie executives probably thought about back in the day, when Sly walked into their office and had to sit on top of 2 books just to see them eye to eye. Who knows, maybe the machismo alone seemingly adds 2 or 3 inches.
I could drive a tank. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even hold a job. Fucking cars!
And that could be why Google lists his height at 5'10", but further investigation seems to suggest he's anywhere between 5'7" and 5'9". In the end, though, it doesn't really matter, because whatever his height may be, would you tell Sylvester Stallone that he's too short for a role?
What about The Hague? I am The Hague.
Number 2. Kanye West, 5'6" to 5'8".
Come and meet me in the bathroom style. And show me why you deserve to have it all.
Kanye may be busy collecting nicknames, but have you ever noticed that none of them includes the word big? That's cause Yeezy's shorter than Spud Webb, or about a full foot smaller than Air Jordan, if you believe some sources. We'd hate to throw a stereotype around, but there just may be a little short man syndrome going on here. No matter how much Kanye boasts and informs the masses of his pure genius, he's still too short to go on the big boy rides at the local fair.
I'm not just about myself, I'm about humanity. How can we make the world better?
Alright, we're obviously kidding about that last one, but he is most often listed as being either 5'6" or 5'8" on the interwebs.
How could you be so heartless?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1, Robert Downey Jr., 5'8".
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just going into cardiac arrest because you
What?
yanked
I thought you
out
said this was
like a
safe.
trout lure.
With all due respect to the vast filmography of Mr. Robert Downey Jr., many associate him with Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Not 1985's Weird Science or his tenure on SNL. While Tony Stark as a character isn't necessarily based in pure bravado like his colleagues, it seems like he's one that can stare any villain directly in the eye, and not somebody that must hurl insults while looking upwards and trying to squeeze his 5'8" frame into a metal suit. But that's the reality of Robert Tony Iron Man Stark Downey Jr. 4 inches shorter than Captain Chris Evans, and 7 inches shorter than Thor actor Chris Hemsworth.
He gives up the cube, he's all yours. Until then, stay out of the way. Tourist.
Do you agree with our list? Which celebrity height surprises you?
So all I want to do is go to distance.
For more large and in-charge top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.